Hello, good evening, everyone. We're in Lotro tonight. It is Monday, 3rd of February, in case you wanted to know. And good to be here. Good to have you here. This is the Monday Night Chill stream, and just gonna quest around Moria. I was having a good time earlier today in the afternoon with my quick little hour-long stream that I did. And so we're going to continue that with the captain. We're here till 10. So come relax. Maybe it's been a long Monday for you. Maybe it hasn't. I don't know. But we're going to come and relax today. And first order of business is getting over to this campsite, so let's go check that out. This is the Paladin's Tavern. I'm Joe, and we're streaming Monday through Friday. And 2 or 3 times in the afternoon during the week. Hope to have you, hope to see you. Let's just get into it. So, I've been questing in Moria, really enjoying it so far. I know it's big, I know there's a lot to do, and I know it's going to take a very long time, so I'm sure probably by the end of the week I'm going to have my fill of Moria. Hey, look at that, a Varwin Beak Breaker. New deed here. How many of these guys do I have to kill before I become known as a beak breaker? 100. We can do it. We can do it. Some nice hot coffee with me. Ready to relax. Uh-oh. It appears I've found a dead end. Give these Moria messengers something to write about. Whoa. It's funny. Kazad Skarn deposit. Hey, how's this guy mounted up? That mount type is not allowed in here. Are you kidding me? Whoa. pathway then? Continuing on. Yeah. Okay. It's kind of tough to stay on the path, you know. I'm not exactly sure, you know, what's a part of the path and what isn't as I'm kind of looking around. Hey, Ty. Morning, afternoon, evening, all. How are you? Nice to see you again. How was your weekend, Ty? There's Weigel. Wiggle Weigel. Meh. Yeah, I'm alright. It's been kind of an annoying day. And I had a neighbor aggravate me just before I got on the stream, so I'm a little annoyed. But I think I handled myself pretty well. Sure my neighbor is equally annoyed. Yeah, see, what is this? Okay, I wandered off somehow. See what I mean? I haven't quite figured out what's the main path here and what isn't. Yeah, this is exactly where I started off. Yeah, it's great starting some social-like activity right after getting annoyed. Yeah, I know. So now, like, you know, I'm supposed to, you know, come on the stream, be all, you know, all happy. Meanwhile, I feel like, you know, going outside and screaming at somebody. Yeah, it's nothing. Yeah. Oh, are you kidding me? So I guess down here is the path. This is the path I'm supposed to be taking. What's up, Arturius? I, for one, love joining the stream and seeing a Varwin all happy. What? I don't get it. Must be in Moria. Yeah, I am. I'm in Moria, and I'm trying to figure out where to go. I see a bridge up there. When I check the map, see? I'm like wandering far off. I don't know. I gotta figure this map out. Like, what is this map actually trying to show me? Because now I'm wondering if maybe this path here, maybe this isn't actually a road. It looks like a road. Ty, just wait until you reach the Foundation of Stone zone. Great. It's a ravine. That used to be a road, I think. Map's not a lot of help, to be honest. Yeah, I'm sort of like figuring that out. Like, I don't think I can really rely on this map tremendously. Is that by design? Blackreach, Arterius, if Blackreach taught me anything, you have to follow the yellow brick road. Yeah, see? I am very clearly on a road here. And I'm looking at the map and it's like, nope. It's alright. Alright, well at least I know that I'm not supposed to like follow this specific ravine or path, even though it most definitely is supposed to be a road. I'm not supposed to follow that road. This must be the campsite I was looking for. Yeah, it is. Alright. Cool, we're there. Ty, better than nothing. Think of it like a map some stranger sketched out on a napkin at your tavern and said, "Good luck, mate." Yeah, I'll think of it like that, actually. That's a good idea. Arterius, that looks more like it's supposed to be a river, with that straight section maybe being an aqueduct. Yeah, maybe that's what it was at some point. I don't know. I don't know. Hail, traveler! Behold, Lamad Doom. Beautiful, is it not? If you have time, we could use your assistance, for we are very curious about what lies near here. Okay. Swerthier. Healer, provisioner. What's this guy's purpose? Iron Garrison Guide. Six broken engravings. jeez. Okay. Might be a little bit better. Music was getting really... starting to fall asleep. Arturius, seeing how they did Moria and Lotro makes me feel grateful for how they handled it and returned to Moria. Well, what do you mean? What's the difference? It's a little bit more straightforward, I guess. Scent of the Hive.
If we are to find Mithril and Khazad-dûm, we will first have to deal with the orcs.
I should like to learn about these odious insects while you're working on driving them off. Will you do me a great favor and bring me anything out of the ordinary that can be found on their anatomy? I hope that studying the Gredbig will give us better tools to fight them.
Abide here a moment and speak with me.
Strange sounds and strange creeping shadows surround us here. Do you feel uneasy? I think it's coming from the north. There's a sickly light about that place. I've noticed a great increase in the Gredbig about this place. Perhaps it's their hive yonder. Will you go and thin their numbers? I'll rest easier if I know there are less of them to crawl over my sleep. Gross.
If we are to find Mithril and Khazad-dûm, we will first have to deal with the orcs.
According to my map of Arwen, the Vault of Durin lies directly south of here. The problem is that my party refuses to explore it. They wish to head straight to the Dolven View and not veer off the path. I should dearly like to know what lies in the vault, but I dare not separate from my group. Will you go, my good man? Yeah, sure. Why not? Arturius, in return to Moria, they utilized what was that, tiles? Yeah, they utilized tiles, and on game start, they random roll tiles based on game seed, akin to Minecraft. The game's a lot more closed off, however, so it's more corridors and less wide open caverns more of the time. So it's easier to navigate and also still an endless expanse. Wow, well, that's pretty cool. I wonder if they like played Lotro for like research to see how it's been done and what they liked and disliked. That sounds to me like that'd be a pretty smart thing to do if you're gonna make a game like that. Ground Bog Gatherer. Defeat Gredbig in the Palace of Nain. Arturius, It makes sense for them to use Lotra as a foundation. We only see it in the movies otherwise, and even then only for small sections. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It'd be interesting to hear what they did as a studio to sort of get their understanding of what it should look like in the game and how they wanted it to play. I'm clearly not getting this guy to follow me. Sage's locker. Gross. Unusual fungus. Starts a new quest. What an odd-looking fungus this is. It may be wise to report to the dwarves that strange flora seems to be creeping into Moria. There's something about the look of that fungus and the surrounding area that it's strangely unnerving. Yeah, it looks almost alien. Ah. Darn. I gotta get my professions up to Supreme. What treasures am I walking away from over there? Oh, hey, look. Jenny's here. Lady of Arwen. Hello, hello. All right. For those of you in the chat room that are not aware, that's my wife, and our two children are watching as well. Hi, Brandon. Hi, Samantha. Hello. Yep. Ah, that's great. That perked me up. Nasty bugs. Okay. Just do a little more. Arturius is the one and only, the one who completes our lovely host, Lady of Arwen. That's right. Aw, thanks, pal. I'm gonna send you a little emote too. That's fun. Okay, that quest is done. Awesome. Search for relics. Alright, so I gotta make my way back over here and then start searching around for relics in the other direction. So big howdy and hello to everyone in the chat room. If this is your first time here, I just want to let you know that this is the Paladin's Tavern and I stream Monday through Friday. So if you're a big fan of Lotro, this is the place to be. And glad to have you. I stream from 8 p.m. Eastern till 10. And if that sounds good to you, go ahead and hit that follow button and you're going to earn some really awesome emojis, Paladin themed emojis. All right. Boy, these things are ugly. Gosh. Look at this guy. Man. Alright, I gotta head straight on down here. Arterius, not too shabby. Can't wait for winter, though. Australia is not nice with it when it's summer. Yeah, it's winter here in New York, and we're kind of we're looking forward to the warmer weather. Excuse me. Starting to get a little cabin fever. Brandon redeemed stretch. All right, let's give a big old stretch. Oh man. Big stretch. Okay. I appear to be going in the wrong direction. There we go. Okay. Off to the right direction. Hydrate. I'll hydrate with my coffee. Thor Hall.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our
A
kingdom.
fungus. That's no surprise, Avarwin. Such things grow in damp places all over the earth. Thorhall listens as you explain that you're aware of the nature of fungus, but that this one was strange and new and gave you a sense of foreboding. Upon my word, you do look a little peaked. Perhaps you should bring this news to the Dolven View camp. That's where we're headed as well. Scent of the Hive.
Dwarves must fight
Scent
for
glands,
dwarves.
eh? Very interesting. I've not seen many creatures such as this in possession of glands of this nature. I have a theory of Arwen. Perhaps these can be used to lure whatever menace is at the center of this infestation at the Palace of Nain.
May Durin return soon.
Ah, fine effort of Arwen. With that, this were the end of them. But I suppose I'll have to settle for this valiant endeavor of yours. You have my thanks. Medium armor. Yeah. All right, let's go with that. Oh, hey! I just opened up another trait. Lady of Arwen, Brandon just asked me if you were a pretend dada because you do anything we tell you with the button. I mean, you know, within reason. I'll hydrate with my coffee. We aren't related, are we? Yeah. We might be. Right. Let me go over here. Cool. So I opened that up. Passive bonus on this gives me +4 max morale. That's not bad. Yeah. Get that. Mercy. Alright, Thor. What else you need? What do you know of Arwen? I have an idea. If you crush the scent glands you gathered, an overwhelming scent will be released, and the Gredbig will rise up. The scent will undoubtedly draw the Hive Queen from the hidden nest. You can slay her. If you can slay her, the entire hive will be greatly weakened, at least until they can raise a new queen. That should keep them out of our way for quite a while, and that this is the best we can hope for. I don't know if I want to be doing this. I don't like bugs. I don't want to be doing this. Arturius, that explains where the good looks come from. Indeed. Yeah, Ty sounds like a terrible idea. Yeah, I don't think this is a good idea. Unless, of course, you've got a can of WD-40 and you can just hose them down when they come out. That's how I prefer to kill my bugs. Nice. Quests of the Great Delving. Wow, 4,000 virtue XP for that one. That's not bad. I mean, that's 15 quests. Shoot. Lady of Arwen redeemed Gollum impression.
Rocking pool, so nice and cool, so juicy, sweet. Only wish to catch a fish, so juicy, sweet.
Hopefully I can get over this span here. What's this about? Okay. 15 times the detail. The Mob Doom. Our son is very tickled. Yeah. That's good. What the heck is that thing? Wow. It's like a Colossus geode. Hold on a second here. Let's take a closer look at that. Wow. That's cool. Okay, one more and then we're off for tonight. Brandon requests He-Man. Lady of Arwen redeemed random impression. I have the power! Hopefully that was a good enough He-Man. Oh my gosh, he's so happy. It was that. That's sweet. I love that. I'm happy. Yeah, I made you happy, pal. Artorias, the power? What power? Hey, you know, He-Man. Okay, good night, all. See you soon, my love. All right, good night, honey. Good night, Brandon. See you soon. Good night, Sammy. See you soon. Ty. Good night, Paladin family. That's right. No. That's awesome. I'm so happy that she came in. That cheered me up a lot. Artorias, you know He-Man, right? Not the power of voodoo? No. Not the power of voodoo. Fabulous secret powers revealed to me the moment I held my sword aloft and said, "By the power of Grayskull!" Still a great cartoon. I mean, you know, the 80s version is still a really great cartoon. The stuff they've made since then has been horrible. I heard the comics were pretty good. I've never read any of them, though. I like these little trinkets that you get down here where you can grind faction for the Iron Garrison Guards. Hey, skulking goblin assassin. Gotta watch it. These guys can be tough. Swerthier.
Doreen returns soon to his halls.
Swerther listens quietly while you explain the current state of the Vault of Durin. Not only empty, falling into ruin. That is sad news of Arwen. I imagine this is only the first of many such disappointments as we go through Moria. Perhaps it'll never be restored fully, but I would like to think that this expedition can forge a new mine. Different. Good. All right. So next we go to the Dolven View. Make our way over there. That's cool. I like that waterfall over there. Boy, you'd think something like that would make the map. I guess not. Let's get all these guys. Yep, burrowing underneath, I see. Whoa! Ah. Jeez. I'm not even sure where I'm at now. I think I somehow got closer. Right? Oh yeah, for sure. I was over here. Well, that's one way to get to where I'm trying to go. Hey, thanks for the follow there. Talia Pav. Thanks so much. Great. You just unlocked some really awesome Paladin's Tavern emojis. Enjoy them. And have fun using them in other channels as well. Wonderful. Arturius, did you know that the free peoples of Middle-earth are just that, free? You can just take them home. No charge, right? Just take them home. Ty. If you take them home against their will, they're no longer free. Well, then, why do they call themselves the free peoples of Middle? They should be called the, we'll charge you if you take us home, peoples of Middle Earth. Echoes in the dark.
These halls will be great once more.
Welcome to the Dolven View of Arwen. As you can see, the Iron Garrison is hard at work making everything ready for our resettlement of the mines. A mine! Speak to the people here and help them with their tasks. We must see to our safety before we can push any further into Khazad-dûm. Okay. Arturius is saying, my boyfriend regrets telling me this, but fathers actually have a specific place they store their jokes. It's called the Dada base. Ty, that's classified info. The Dada base. Woo. 50 rep on that one. Now, I'm assuming I'm going to want to bind my milestone here. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I do have other fast traveling cooldowns I can use too.
These
So
halls will be great once more.
it's not that bad.
Durin's Threshold. Swift. Or Durin's Threshold. The long way around. And off. If I didn't know any better, I'd say we were going the long way around. My cousin Balin will give us a royal welcome.
Welcome! You have come at a most fortuitous time.
A most fortuitous time.
Let's go and let's get this one done over here before I pick up any new quests. That new growth. Tell someone in the Dolven View camp about the fungus. Alright, so that's going to be Wafri.
Orcs of Moria have much to account for.
Ty. Royal welcome? Sadly, not so much. Yeah. Nah, not really.
Roaring fires, malt beer, fresh meat off the bone.
This is no mine. It's a tomb.
No. No!
You found an unusual fungus? I'm not surprised. Well, fortunately, it seems somewhat contained. Hopefully the Palace of Nain is the only place where it grows. In the meantime, I'll make sure to warn my folk to steer clear of that place, in case this fungus is of a putrid nature. Arturius, that's something that actually confuses me a little, even still. Gimli, my dude, when was the last time you heard from your cousin? Like, that corpse wasn't actually gooey, you know? No, it had been a long time. That was the thing. It had been a really long time. I think they had said that no one's heard from Moria in like 20 years or something like that. And he just flat out refused that. He just thought that that the people in Moria were just kind of doing their thing. And that's not uncommon for dwarves. Dwarves commonly, they'll go underground and you just never hear from them for a really long time because they're digging, they're doing their thing. And that's kind of what he thought. And people were saying around Middle-earth there was rumors that, you know, we don't know, we haven't heard from the dwarves in Moria for a really long time. I don't think it went well. And he just, it was like a conspiracy theory that, you know, as we know, conspiracy theorists are just always wrong.
At long last, we will drive.
Looks like even Tolkien was aware of that fact. Ty, that was pretty much the standard for dwarven societies, yes. Yeah, and it gets revisited multiple times. They even Tolkien had talked about a sequel to Lord of the Rings in the Fourth Age, which I think took place 200 years after the War of the Ring. and he had said that everything kind of went back to normal. The elves did leave. The race of men did rule over Middle-earth. The dwarves just kind of... You didn't hear from them much anymore because they went back into their mines and just started tunneling. So it's just something that's in their nature. They kind of just... They kind of just ghost everyone. Arturius, it's only a conspiracy theory until it's proven correct. And then it becomes a hate fact. Yeah. Ty. They were very task-oriented. Yeah. 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 Dwarves. Dwarves indeed. All right. Let's see what Wafri has to say here regarding Claws of the Deep. The first order of business, I have noticed a number of deep claws roaming awfully near to the Dolven View, haven't you? I think there's a great nest of them nearby. They're mild enough beasts, but their tunneling cannot be borne. It is dangerous, and I think it's the very reason for their pitfalls, collapses, and general rumblings in Moria. Let us lessen their numbers a bit. What do you say?
Aye.
Arturius at Ty. What can I say except you're welcome? Ty. You made me spit up my coffee. Thanks. I mean, you know, is that not what's happening these days? It's 100% true.
We can only hope that Durin's Bane sleeps deeply.
Forgive me for asking, Varwin, but could you lend me a hand? I joined this expedition as a librarian, hoping to uncover the lost lore and mysteries of Khazad-dûm. But there is so much to be done around here that instead I've been assigned a list of laborious tasks to which I fear I am ill-suited. It appears that a recent rockfall has littered the road between here and the 21st Hall with rubble that makes travel difficult. And if we need that stretch of the passage cleared, if we're to continue to supply the 21st Hall. The rockfall occurred in the easternmost area of the Great Delving, along the path just south of the gate to the Lonely Span.
The road is ours.
What foul and nameless things we face in Moria, I know not.
Have you seen the Lonely Span yet? It's a bridge that connects the Great Delving to the 21st Hall in Zelamelik. And it's a vital checkpoint for our expedition. If it is safe, you should plant a banner of the dwarves there. As long as it stands, we'll know that the Lonely Span is held for the dwarves of Khazad-dûm.
Khazad-dûm.
Okay.
Further into the mine.
Arturius, I'm sorry. I came here to write poetry and paint landscapes. And they gave me all those manual labor chores? No. You do these. Yeah, pretty incredible. Pretty incredible. I'm here for the art, not for the manual labor. Oh, are you? Okay. Oh, all right. Well, we'll call you. Don't call us.
This door's locked. Perhaps we should go the long way around.
Doot. Oh. Hey, I found some rubble. In no way is that impeding anyone's movement around here. I was expecting to see like this gigantic wall of rubble blocking off, you know, a major road. This gigantic rock in the middle of nowhere. It impeded your Ty. It only impeded my movement because I had to stop in order to hit a pickaxe with it. That was it. Otherwise, I would have just used the football field of space to my right in order to walk around it. Like, look at this. This is ludicrous. Ty. So the joke's on you. It did its job. It's true. It's true. Who is more foolish, the fool or the fool that minds it? And I still continue to do it because I need the XP. Arterius, the dwarves are all using pallet jacks to move equipment, and anyone who's used to one of those knows exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, I'm sorry. I actually never got a chance to be trained in one of those things. Not for lack of trying, though, I'll tell you that. When I retired from the NYPD, I was actually looking. I told Jenny, the next job I get, I want to work in a warehouse because I'm not dealing with the public and I'm going to be left the hell alone. And I wanted to get certified for using a high-low. Oh, pallet jack. I don't know why I had thought about a forklift. Yeah, I've used pallet jacks before. They're a pain in the ass. Whoa. Ty, trained? They have training for those? It's completely... Yeah. I thought he was talking about a forklift. They have training for those things? My training consisted of go use the pallet jack to move those stack of pallets. Arterius, in short, doesn't matter what you're moving, or even if it's completely unloaded, the smallest rock or wood chip will immediately stop you in your tracks. Yes. Yeah, it depends on the place and what they use. Nah, it's 100%. That's 100% true. Alright. Better get back up there. I'm wandering away from my quest area. Yeah, you gotta sweep the floor, then use the task facilitating equipment. Yeah. Facts. back. Ah! Well, this should be the last piece up there. Yeah. Okay. Arcturus, yeah, you sweep the floor, you use the jack, and that wheel will find one thing you missed with the bottom of the entire warehouse. Right. Some thing just sticking out of the foundation. And then the whole damn thing just gets upended. Alright, let's get these guys. Come on. That skulking goblin assassin, he definitely pushed things. Definitely got me. Wow, I got from there all the way over here. Oh. Oh, don't even get me started on stuff sticking out of the foundation. The floor here actually has that in a couple of locations. Yeah. Yeah, not shocked.
If it were not for the prospect of finding Mithril, I would not have come here.
New title has been bestowed. You are now known as Avarwin, known to the Iron Garrison Guards. And you've earned 5 Lotro points. Okay, cool. Deed completed. Cool. New deed bestowed. And reputation changed. So now I am neutral with them.
That's not bad for a pointy-eared elvish princeling.
I myself am sitting pretty on 43. It unlocks a new voice line with the guards. Wait, I know you. Just like in Skyrim. Wait, I know you. Alright, so what's going on? How come I can't use any of my my mounts here? Do I have to, like, get to a certain reputation standing in order to unlock using mounts in Moria? Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll. I was an adventurer once like you. Until I took an arrow to the knee. Todd did it again. Yeah, everything always comes back to Skyrim. It's hard not to. Come on, Charlemagne. I got 6 more of these things. Have you guys heard the latest on Elder Scrolls 6 development? I know this has been a rumor for a while, but there was a court filing, I think sometime early last week. And in the court filing, it was acknowledged by Bethesda that Elder Scrolls 6 will not be on PlayStation. PC and Xbox only. So, this is one of the problems that I have with the sale of Bethesda to Microsoft. You know, and we're starting to see the game's not even made, and we're already seeing this nonsense where, you know, this giant corporation we got ads, Ty. How come I didn't get notified for that? Have you guys heard the latest ad break? Alright, just let me know. Let me know when everyone's back. I don't know why I'm not getting notified for this. Welcome back, Arterius. Very sorry about the oh man, look. Very sorry about that impromptu ad break, but great time to note that if anyone here is not subscribed and you happen to have an Amazon Prime account, you can subscribe via Amazon Prime for free and skip those ad breaks. Also, if you're enjoying the stream, I'd love it if you could smash that follow button for me, and I'd love to see you back here again. So yeah, so let's talk about the latest on this one. So I'm just gonna, it's free. You could just take it home. That's right, just like the free peoples of Middle Earth, you could just take it home. So one of the big issues I had with wait, let me start all over again because I don't know who heard what. So there was a court filing by Bethesda early last week where they acknowledged that Elder Scrolls 6 will only be on PC and Xbox, not PlayStation. There will not be an iteration of PlayStation that carries Elder Scrolls 6. And so Microsoft is using Elder Scrolls 6 as a means to just sell more Xboxes. And that's in their purview. I get it. You know, I understand. That's you know, that makes sense to them. They want to move more Xboxes. So I get it. But it's really unfortunate though for players who have an Xbox, that have PlayStation, because those who actually are looking forward to the game, and it isn't a tremendous amount of people at this point, but for those who are actually looking forward to the game, they're gonna have to go out and buy an Xbox in order to play it, or a decent gaming PC. And no, not unexpected. But, we wouldn't have this problem had Bethesda not, sold out to Xbox, to Microsoft, rather. And I understand why Bethesda did it. It was something that they needed to do for business reasons. It was a business move. They needed funding. I'm not claiming mismanagement. I'm just saying that for fans, this is just an unfortunate situation that happens when gaming companies, or any company for that matter, but when companies get too big, the product becomes diluted, and sooner or later you get these issues, and it's just everyone wins except the consumer. And that's not how this should be, man. At all. And it's just very disappointing. The direction that Elder Scrolls has taken in the last, I don't know, 6-7 years. It's really become very disappointing. So if you didn't hear the latest, that's the latest. And I've been saying since 2019, I'm very worried about the direction of Elder Scrolls 6. I don't think it's going to be a good game. I don't think it's going to be anything special. And I think we've seen the best from Bethesda. And I think that's it. I think they're kind of done. I think that's it. I think there's a tremendous amount of change that needs to happen in order for us to get the Bethesda that we know and love, that brought us Oblivion and Skyrim and Fallout 3. There's a lot that needs to change with that company, and I honestly don't think that they have the ability to move in that direction anymore. And it sucks. It really sucks. So, lament. I'm lamenting. Because every piece of news that I hear about Elder Scrolls 6, I kind of feel just proven right a little bit more about the statements I made back in 2018 and 2019 about the direction of the Elder Scrolls and about the overall business decisions coming out of Bethesda and ZeniMax Online Studios. Ty, mega corporations gobbing up smaller successful companies is rarely good for the customer, in my opinion. No, it I mean, every time it just sucks. It really does. And so I see this, and as a person who podcasts and enjoys video games and wants to continue podcasting and get deeper into podcasting for the video game industry. I think as that's a goal for me to deliver podcasts for the gaming industry, I think honestly I'm just going to stick to I have a really awesome relationship with Once Lost Games. And I think I'm just going to stick to studios that are like that are small, independent, and are making their name known among their player base. And I think once things get a little bit bigger, I think it might be time for me to just move along. Because I don't like what happens when these companies get big. It's not fun anymore. It really isn't. There's a bridge around here somewhere. Here we go. Oh, shit. Right off the bridge. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, Ty. Oops. Yeah. Oh well. Well, at least I got to where I was trying to go. Holy smokes.
Durin's folk will defy Durin's bane.
By Durin's beard. Hello again, Avarwin. I'm glad to see those deep claws did not make slivers out of your hide. Well, you've done the dwarves of this expedition a good turn indeed. Wow, 500 reputation for that one.
That's not bad.
So what else? That's it. To the Silvertine loads. Mm-hmm. Do. 30 rep out of these things. Again, I'll say it again. I don't know if I said it on this stream or this afternoon's stream. But, yeah. I like the fact that the game gives you those little rep tokens. Plant a banner to claim the lonely span for the dwarves. The Hive Queen. Summon and defeat the Grodbog Hive Queen. Alright, but where am I supposed to be doing those things? Ah. All the way back over here. Which one is that? The Hive Queen? Okay. And now the road is ours. Where's that one? Must be right here. That's it. Okay, so I just gotta turn around and head to the Great Delving. Alright, so let's do that. The cooling chamber. Arturius. So I'll offer a few points here. Not entirely counterpoints, but at least my perspective. Bethesda ZeniMax didn't do so much sell out to Microsoft as much as they were acquired. ZeniMax was a privately owned company, and so their board of directors, or whatever form they had, were the ones to make the deal and cash out with a lofty paycheck. Yeah. I mean, yes, of course. Like I said, I understand why they did that. It's just my frustration is in that I knew when that happened, you know, folks were saying like, oh, it's not going to change anything. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. You know, if anything, it's going to be good because they'll have more resources to tap into for their games, right? And I was telling people at the time, like, no, man. Like Arturius, this is a conversation that I was having on the podcast on Elder Scrolls Off the Record. Toward the end, of course. I had said no, that this is not a good thing. What's going to end up happening is that there's going to be stuff that's done that you know is not going to be good for consumers, for the players. This is how it always goes when large companies, acquire smaller game studios. This happens all the time. I learned that lesson with BioWare. So it's just frustrating. Another skulking goblin assassin. Yeah, you're right, Ty. Which is exactly what I just, I just called out. Just really, really annoying. So, that was the latest, and not shocked at all in the slightest. And again, I am not in any way looking forward to Elder Scrolls 6. I think this game is going to be a disappointment for Elder Scrolls fans. And I think there's going to be a lot of upset when that game comes out. I think people are going to buy the game. I think they're going to play the game, and I think they're going to be very angry with the game. So we'll see. I hope I'm wrong. It'd be great if I was. But from 2019 up to this point, I have not been. And I think this is part of the reason why so many Elder Scrolls fans are looking forward to and flocking to Once Lost Games project, the Wayward Realms. When everyone found out, the literal fathers of the Elder Scrolls series, Ted Peterson and Julian LeFay, when they announced that they were doing a spiritual successor to Daggerfall, I think that kind of became the game that Elder Scrolls fans were really looking forward to most. Certainly for me. Arturius, most games released this decade have been disappointments, so that's a safe bet. Yeah, and isn't that sad? That really is. That's a shame. Think about where we were, 10, 12 years ago. The gaming industry was, it was hot, man. There wasn't, they were releasing franchises like, sure, yes, Elder Scrolls, but, Star Wars, The Old Republic, Red Dead Redemption. I think, what else had come out around there? Call of Duty was still really good. Assassin's Creed was still really good. There's a bunch that are coming to mind. I'm just forgetting their names. Gears of War. This is where we were, guys, 10, 12 years ago. Dragon Age. I think maybe Dragon Age may have come out in 2008. Mass Effect. Yeah, there's so many. There's so many incredible games that came out. And you know, I remember having this conversation with somebody at the time. You know, I said it really kind of feels like we're in a new golden age of gaming. It felt like it was, you know, the mid to late 80s all over again with these incredible IPs that are coming out, showcasing, like, you know, really exciting technology. And then it just all came to a crashing halt once we started demanding, you know, for console games, single player console games, you had to have an internet connection. And the business model shifted from selling units to selling digital items in their store. We started looking at, you know, more free-to-play games, but microtransactions. And once that started happening, and I'm not blaming these things specifically, although I think they had their role, once that started happening, just the creativity in creating a game and what was behind the experience of playing it really seems to have just fallen right through the floor. And again, I have to say that this social engineered cultural shift since 2012, where everything has to be about immutable character traits and representation, is really just a mind cancer everywhere it goes. And the gaming industry is rife with it and has suffered greatly from it. So it's really been a shame. It really has, because we were coming out with some great stuff, and then all of a sudden it's just like we just hit the brakes. And it's not been good ever since. I do see things coming back in time. I see that there's people that are really sick to death of the things that I just brought up and are looking for a change. And I see smaller studios that don't have the money to piss away are listening to that and following that, despite, you know, what it is that they may personally believe, or they're trying to stay away, again, like I said, microtransactions, and they're trying to stay away from stuff like that as much as possible. It just seems like, you know, that's smaller studios are sort of, you know, going in that direction because they don't have deep pockets like Microsoft does in order to fund Bethesda and their nonsense with these things. Tie. In my mind, Elder Scrolls finished with Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. Not wasting time worrying about anything that tries to fly that flag for name recognition. Yeah, I agree, Ty. Arturius, I don't like them putting chemicals in the water. They turn the friggin' games. Yeah, no one likes atrazine in their video games, you know? No one likes that. I got a hardcore stance against, you know, drinking my water without atrazine in it. So, for those of you who are in the chat room and maybe you're not following, I stream Monday through Friday, Lord of the Rings Online, from 8 Eastern till 10 p.m. Eastern. And if you enjoy what you're seeing today, I would like to ask that you please do follow. Varwin purified bathwater when? Who's the girl that did that? Who was that girl that was selling her used bath water? Do you remember that? Let's see. Delphine. Belle Delphine. Yeah, I remember that. That was funny. That was when we should all have known society was lost. Yeah, no, I think that's kind of when we did. So when Belle Delphine gets back to me on her business model for used bath water, that's when it'll start to become available. From that being said, down below, if you look at the down below the video screen there, you will see a merch shop for the Paladins Tavern. So check out the merch. Sadly, maybe to Arterius's dismay, used bathwater is not among the things that I currently sell. Gosh, you mean how much money with that? I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you. However, why don't we take a moment here to figure it out? Just gotta clip that out and tweet at her, says Arterius. Let's see. Belle Delphine selling used bath water. Adult star. So she's an adult star now, huh? Belle Delphine shunned by father after her selling used. One of the internet's most popular creators says PayPal fined her. Okay, this might have something on how much she actually. PayPal fined her after viral bathwater sale in 2019. Belle Delphine made headlines and propelled her online career like she didn't already have one at the time. If you're selling used bathwater, I'm pretty sure you have a career. Propelled her online career by selling her used bathwater, but now she says the stunt lost money. Aw. Okay, so PayPal fined her more than $90,000 after she went viral for selling a non-traditional personal item, water she had bathed in. She sold out of $30 bottles of her used Gamer Girl bathwater in 3 days. That's gross, man. On Monday, Delphine said that the viral moment hadn't been as lucrative as she had claimed. She said on X that she actually lost money on the stunt and that PayPal is to blame. That's I don't like that. I don't like the fact that PayPal fined her for this. That sticks in my craw, because if they can fine Belle Delphine for something like this, then at what point are they fining us for, getting food that we prefer to have? Or, God forbid, we don't want to take a vaccine and we're getting fined from PayPal. I mean, don't tell me it can't happen. You were alive in 2020. I remember what it was like, too. I almost lost my job as a cop for refusing to get the vaccine. And I got kicked out of I don't know how many retail stores for walking in without a mask. So don't tell me it can't happen, because it can. Not only did I not earn any money selling my bathwater, I in fact lost money doing it, she continued. PayPal, without any warning, closed my PayPal account and took the $90,000 that I earned from selling my bathwater. There was nothing I could do. I tried phoning them, And they just said, sorry, nothing we can do. So she made $90,000. And then PayPal just took that money. That's robbery. I mean, look, I don't think, Belle Delphine is anyone to emulate. And I find the fact that people bought her bathwater to be disgusting. But PayPal has absolutely no right. I don't care what's in those community guidelines. They have no right to go in there into her PayPal account and just remove that money and then take it for themselves. Delphine included a screenshot that showed a transaction in which PayPal took over 90 grand from her account in May 2021, 2 years after she sold the used bathwater. 2 years after? She later posted that the screenshot showed the company withdrawing money from her account. She didn't respond to requests for comment. A PayPal spokesman said in a statement to NBC News, "For privacy reasons, we cannot comment on specific accounts." Oh, how convenient for them. So they stole $90,000, not only from Belle Delphine, but the people who paid that money, and they just kept it. And what did the IRS do with that? Nothing. But they're going to come after little people like me and other folks in America for, trying to get some tax breaks. The allegation adds to those made by some creators, most notably those who toe the line on sexually suggestive content, who say that major internet platforms often take action against their content with little warning or reason. Yeah, ain't that the truth? PayPal has rules around sexually oriented goods and services. Oh, really? I'd like to test that. How many people out there on OnlyFans have a PayPal account, I wonder? Wow. So she basically, she kind of said that she made about 90 grand doing it. That's so gross, dude. Who actually bought this? Oh my gosh. All right. Gross. Oh man. So, ugh. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh, this kid's drinking it too. It's actually kind of making me a little queasy. I mean, okay, fine. She's a pretty girl and all, but really? Like, no one is pretty enough for me to buy their bathwater. Good Lord. Welcome back, Arterius. Let me catch up with the chat room. Let's go to the just chatting scene here. Well, no need to do that. There's no chat on that side. It all disappeared, so we'll go back to our live scene. Yeah, Arterius, real gamer water. Ty, she made how much money with that? Arterius, gonna just clip that and tweet it at her. Currently, Ty, ew. Arterius, if that's the criteria for having a streaming career, you know what you have to do. This bit that started as a joke now has a Varwin defending gamer girl bathwater. I don't like the fact that listen, everyone in this story is a monster, okay? But I don't like the fact that PayPal just took that money. The people who deserve that money are the people who paid it. They deserve to have that given back to them. Not for PayPal to just snatch it out of Belle Delphine's account and keep it for themselves. Surprise, ad break. And back. Let's put it on the store and see if Avarwin is pretty enough. Yeah, nah, I think I at least need a pink wig. That I think would be If I can, you know, get like a pink wig, maybe I'd be pretty enough to sell my bathwater. But, I don't know. That's a tough one. You know, I might need to, maybe, like, I got to stay on brand, too. I'm not the kind of streamer that you're going to hear much about, you know, bathwater. Maybe Avarwin's regurgitated coffee, and I could do one of these, you know, like, oh, I probably shouldn't flex my employment. You're like, hey, everyone. Look at what this guy's talking about. And he like, probably not. Probably shouldn't do that. Send your pink wigs to Avarwin at P.O. Box. Right. Oh, man, hilarious. Not sure I'd go so far as to call her a monster. Probably just start as an absurd joke. Yeah, you know, that's just kind of my way of saying, like, no one here is innocent. The people I feel most badly for are the simps that paid that money and did not get it refunded to them after PayPal was just going to steal it. You know? And, you know, look, this goes back to an old saying, you know, a fool and their money are soon parted. So I get that too. How badly can you actually feel for people that would spend money on you know, Belle Delphine's bathwater? How badly can you really feel? I feel zero sympathy for the Sims. Sorry, hard stop. No, I agree with you. I do agree. You know, yeah. I do feel bad in the way that they meant for that money to go someplace, and instead of getting it refunded back to them, which I think would be the most. I don't know. I don't know. Would that be the most just thing to do? I think they do deserve to lose their money. But then, like, who gets that 90 grand? PayPal should not be getting that 90 grand. At all. So who should? I don't know. It's, you know what? I think this is one of those situations where I think everyone's opinion is valid. I think if you feel bad for the simps and they didn't get their money, I do think they should have gotten their money back. I think if you're the kind of person who says, you know, the money should never have come out of Belle Delphine's account in the first place, I think that could be argued, you know, well too. And I think a case for PayPal can be argued well also, that, look, they're offering the service and you agree to their terms of service. So, bam, you know. So I guess, you know, like in this situation, I think this is one of those, you know, rare situations where, everyone's opinion on this can be argued to and argued well. Arterius, clearly I should get that 90 grand. You definitely won't regret giving me 90 grand. No, I'm sure I would hear something on Sky News about you getting 90 grand in some fashion. I sincerely believe that Rita Panahi would say something about you getting 90 grand and what you did with it. Ty and another streamer I won't name in your channel did a video about her a while back, and she actually did a lot of things just completely trolling the weirdo simps. Yeah, I believe it. Okay. Well, I think that's enough of that conversation. It was fun to be had. Let's see what Sot has to say about the road. The road is ours. Well done, Avarwin. As long as that banner stands, the lonely span will be safe for the members of this expedition and all the free peoples who wish to use this road once more. It was a small task, but a meaningful one. Oh, thanks, Sot. I appreciate you. All right. The Hive Queen is back over here. All right, folks. Well, I think that's going to be it from me for tonight. And I do appreciate all of you being here and hanging out with me and chatting with me. Again, if you did enjoy your time here at the tavern, I would like to ask that you hit the follow button. I will be back tomorrow night.
If we drive the orcs from Khazad-dûm, will it be enough?
I'll be back tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern, but actually not in Lotro. Tomorrow night, I'm going to be starting my gameplay in Crusader Kings 3. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I don't play Lotro. I play a different game. Every month, I choose a new game, and Tuesday and Thursday of that month, I just play that game for 2 hours. So, tomorrow begins Crusader Kings 3. If I can, I will try and stream in the afternoon tomorrow as well. You can get that update by following me and know when I go live here on Twitch, or following me on YouTube at the Paladins Tavern on YouTube, or you could follow me at Paladins Tavern on X. I announce when I'm going live there as well. Or you're welcome to join the Discord. And the link is right here on Twitch. And I announce when I'm going live there as well. So if you enjoyed your time and you want to come back, there's lots of ways to be informed about that. Whether it's by following here, joining X and hanging out with me there, the Discord channel as well, or on YouTube. So lots of ways of doing it. What's Arturius saying? Wouldn't be the first time I've been in the news. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked by this. Okay, everyone, take care. Have a great one, and I will see you tomorrow.